What's up? Final game of the season. Longhorns on the outside looking in for the playoffs. They've had a decent recruiting class. Nothing special. Excuse me. But we are number 4 in the nation right now, so that could change before we get to the end. But you know, solid. But nothing spectacular. Playing UConn, on paper, this should be easy, but we all know it's the game, right? So we'll see what happens. Do wish the Longhorns had a little bit of an alternate uniform. It's just white tops, white bottoms, or orange top, white bottoms. So, but out there. Hope everyone's having a marvelous holiday. Be heading on the road here pretty soon, probably a little bit after noon. Be gone for most of the day, so try to get in some of these games I'm supposed to be playing. Probably a slim chance to get to play Nate tonight, but probably highly unlikely.
Offense will have the football first, and they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want when they want to do it makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple.
Probably need Simmons to have a big day today. He's on the bubble. He wants to transfer out. I don't think he get enough sacks or Jesus steps right past me.
Can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run, especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense. Creates a little space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's talk just for a minute about UConn. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program. Like, continue to get talent and height.
And he's off. And now it's worse. The ball's loose. Picks up the ball.
job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Tight end was holding. Couldn't get off of him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted in the first drive, in for the pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This offense knew coming into this game it was not going to be easy throwing against this defense. They're at the top of virtually every major statistical category when it comes to pass D, and the quarterback just found out the hard way, throwing a pick on the opening drop.
They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Manning. The quick out. Turning it on. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
We know this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting their receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it. Again, wide across the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, they're able to hit the corner. As a quarterback, when you've got an athletic tight end like that,
All right, guys. Come on. Block.
body position. If the tight end's
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Looks like the arrow is pointed crooked.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. UConn going back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give headed toward right tackle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield. It's Spagnano. Pulls it in. It's fouled. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just let him a little too far across the sidelines. Basic catch, but it's incomplete. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about it. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, you can get a couple dudes like that. All of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half. He's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Here comes Heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy. It's going to be difficult to put up points.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on third down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
Fires to the big fella.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that one.
So now it's second and long. To throw, it's Fangano. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the dynamic ability by
Not
this
get
tight end?
any pass rush whatsoever.
Stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Here's the return from inside his 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes the Texas offense. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit. Pass rush right after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some.
Blocking logic is so stupid for the user, but so good for the CPU. Just so dumb.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, as most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself on the draw. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. And the Longhorns are rolling down the field. To the air. It's Manning. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The UConn offense goes back to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's 7. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. Fighting off the defender.
Oh my goodness. Come on, man.
Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
Deep breath, right, man. You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big time break for the offense.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Hand off from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they did it.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Motion from the back. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if this squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, on 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
grabbed in the middle. It's Moore.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
3rd and short now from their own 48. Dropping back, it's Manning. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Punt is on its way. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. UConn going back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of
I wonder if this tight end has
like they've got to be able to put
like 90 blocking, because man, every time he touches you, you locked up. Why is it showing man coverage? Not making any sense. Really not that good. O-line is mediocre at best.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Rides the back on the option again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time. 2nd and 6. In the backfield, it's Bell. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. UConn will have to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
It's picked off. That's number 10. And they're dragging down after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out.
This game should not be close.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to an end 4.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the throw.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think
Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Come on.
The UConn offense goes back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some
Oh, yeah. I
part
probably
of why you're losing the game right now.
forgot to change it.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set a tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half. So find something really cool for you to go to.
We got a timeout here late
Thanks,
in the
man.
first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second 35 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going. And that helped
Oh, come on. Give me the sack.
There's a lot of QBs that
Said he's
when they get hurt,
looking to transfer out.
they become very average. Really nice
Hopefully I
job
can
on
get him.
defense. Pressure in the middle.
It says he needs 7 sacks or 8 sacks or whatever to,
Long way to go.
I guess, change his mind.
Here, it's Fagnano.
Like 1 away.
Right on target this time. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here.
And
It's
had
still a
very
positive
good
game.
pass rush, seemed like all season long.
Incompletion on the out route. Quick timeout called by the offense after the
But I'm loaded,
throw him to the spot.
so I don't know what I'm
That's
doing wrong.
exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience.
That's not what I do.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Turns it on down the left side. And he brings it back. Can you believe this? The final play of the first half. What a disaster. That might get the offensive coordinator fired at halftime.
And how about the finish to this first half? This defense trying to hold.
That happened so fast. I don't even know what happened. Interior rush.
Flip the script, force the fumble, scoop it up, score it, and bring all the momentum right right into the half with this football team.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford.
The Huskies will kick it off to start the second half. Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. As always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. It's Randy. Down the middle.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver.
Pretty accurate representation of what Texas looked like. Can't block the edge, but come on, this is the Huskies, man.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground from the back. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wingo.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The give. The Longhorns get it past the sticks.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10.
Still, I swear, CPU knows exactly what kind of play is coming because they adjust the coverage to cover everything.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Give to the running back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. UConn going back to work on offense. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Spagnano. Got his man downfield. Really needed a play like that to get on the
Come on, Simmons, you were free to the quarterback and you stopped.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll give it to the back. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Cover 6. Cover 2 sides on the side that I want to run this.
Off the play fake. Dances
Nope.
away. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Into the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things.
Touchdown, Longhorn! And the punishment has been extended.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down.
Return team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking for a man. It's Magnano. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hansen. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
I know the offense is down by a lot here.
I swear, sometimes I don't feel like this game responds.
Big play though to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go on the first down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down to 17.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum, gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Bell.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Here comes the Texas offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply be on more physical.
Turning it on. That's the 20. Touchdown, Texas. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
But honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UConn offense goes back to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this defense came to
Finally.
play. They know about the high
Hopefully he
profile
stays.
QB. They
If he doesn't, I'm
rose
going to
the
get
challenge
ticked off.
And dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
He holds one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to let it.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass down.
I'll tell you, their offensive linemen work a lot better than ours, man, from what I've seen.
When it matters the most on big time down and
They will
distances,
stonewall you
this defense has
quick.
been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end and coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
He's got it. And he's knocked down
That's
immediately.
not
but
who I wanted to throw
before
to,
he
but-
moves the chains. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The RPO fire complete to the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able.
Pitch down, long hard. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
I think my controller's messed up, but maybe.
Quick strike on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
That's the reason why I miss a lot of passes, since it's the left analog.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. UConn going back to work on offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Fagnano. Snagged in the middle. It's Burton. Oh, he's got some space. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. The ball's out. Who's going to get it? He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete out of the backfield. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think. Converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up 4th down.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own one. And he can't get past the 3-yard line, but at least they avoided going back on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. Got a man, it's Gibson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important. Get some cushion for the punt team. Got it, looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here. You want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs. You have to be able to run.
The Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and short, the power run here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Longhorns will line up to hunt it away.
What?
Columbus judges it a bit and muffs it.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why you need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just gravy.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. On the run, it's Baxter. Nice move there. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the fourth quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get a lot more excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're excited about the practices necessarily, but a lot of these seniors that have been around, man, they get another dance. They get a chance to play another football game, make some more memories with their boys, so this is a big win today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Texas gets the victory. It's kind of ugly, but win's a win. Excuse me. They had no rushing game, that's for sure. Wisner with 4 TDs. John Williams, 7 tackles, sacks, more. Simmons had 1.5, so we'll see if that affects his want to get out of Dodge. We're advancing. Alrighty, so we advanced. We I think this is championship weekend. No, it's I think it's Army Navy week. Yeah, but everybody's got recruiting to do, so. Everybody should be on a bye, and then next week will be conference championship. Excuse me. Great overall teams this season. Gasparilla Bowl. Tulane. Really? Really? Arizona State, Clemson, Ohio State, Indiana, Miami, South Carolina. Notre Dame's locked. Penn State's locked. Georgia's locked in. Alabama's locked in. The first round could change, but all those other guys are going to be pretty much locked in, at least to getting into the playoff. So, be interesting to see what happens. Alrighty. Catch you guys later. I'll probably be playing another game here in a little bit for another league. I may have a small ball league too. Gotta try to get these games in within the next hour or two. So, alright, we'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.